A lot of people in the comments are really liking the Kraken or the Plant Girl. Uh, Not a lot of fans for the Snake Girl yet, but I'm sure that'll probably change here once we figure some shit out. Figure out how this fucking world even works. uh, just as the Alleran said, I come across a small village with no more than 30 houses. It seems that most of the residents are either in their homes or out. There are a few monster girls who look at me for a couple seconds and get back to what they're doing. I also notice some humans. Most are with monster girls. Probably the one who claimed them. But one then comes up to me. Hey, you're a new face. My name's Xander. He looks to be about 5'9" and he's in a good mood. Is he actually happy about living with monster girls? He has a symbol of a woman with the lower body of a spider on his neck. The other guys have symbols of the monster girl they're with. So perhaps that means a spider lady marked them, I guess? Is that going to happen to me? Will I end up with the symbol of one of the three girls who bit me? Nice to meet you. I'm Morgan. You've got a bit of a confused look in your eye. I'm guessing the monster girls who bit you did a poor job of explaining what's going on. They explained a bit each, but I didn't stick around to hear everything they had to say. They attacked me. I ran for my life as soon as I could. Which is exactly why you were bit 3 times. If you would only remain with the first monster girl, you would have been most likely only been bitten once. I didn't know about the time limit until the second monster girl, and she was nuts. So I had to get away from her. Why don't you tell me all that you know? I'll help you with anything you're confused about. Alright. Exposition. I see. They left you in the dark about many things. You'll have to forgive them for that. Monster girls tend to get a little overexcited when they find a human they can mark. If you know what I mean. Their excitement means that they're likely to forget about important things like answering where you are. Wait, do you know? Yes, I do, but keep an open mind because it sounds crazy. You were supposed to die. What? Not just you, but every human here, including me, was supposed to die. We were all given a second chance at life by a portal that appeared to us right before we were about to die. What? Oh, the bright light in the ocean, right. I remember that portal. Where did it bring us? Are we still on Earth? I don't think so. We seem to be in some sort of alternate dimension. In this dimension, monster girls exist. Quick question. I didn't think of this before. But are there monster boys too? Oh, that's preposterous. Monster boys never exist. No, not here at least. There might be an entirely different dimension and containing them. Who knows? This is nuts. It's a lot to take in. Most guys are just like you. Just the guys? What are the What about the girls who are? What about the girls who arrive in this dimension? What are they like? Ooh, there hasn't been any record of a girl arriving this dimension. It's always been males. Only males? How can that be? We've theorized that girls get teleported to the monster boy dimension as mentioned. Which kind of really sucks, because what if they're into girls? Then I guess they just end up doing the diddly with each other, but I don't know. We don't have any solid proof, but some findings seem to indicate it. I'm not really interested in hearing about theories. Wait a second. If there are only monster girls, then how do they reproduce? How do you think? How do I think? Well, I suppose they could reproduce asexually, but they seem too complicated for that. There are no monster boys or other males that look similar enough to them except us. Oh, your face is priceless. I never get tired of seeing that reaction when someone realizes it. They don't want to keep us as pets? Pets! You really were confused. They kept saying that they wanted to mark and claim me. What else was I supposed to think other than they wanted to own me? Well, they do want you to be theirs, to be their husband. Bites are essentially a monster girl's way of proposing to you. After a bite, or bites in your case. You have 5 days to think about it, about whether you'll accept them or reject them. During the 5 days, they will court you and try to get you to like them. For you, you will have to pick one of the girls that bit you or choose none. If you pick a girl, then you become officially bonded to them, and a symbol of them will appear on your neck. If you pick nobody, then a black X symbol will appear instead. Both kinds of symbols show monster girls that you are not to be bitten ever again. Their mana won't do anything to someone who's already had a symbol anyways. I feel like a black X is bad though, yes. So 3 girls are trying to court me. When the captain said there was a lot of fish in the sea, I didn't expect this was what he meant. A Lamia, Kraken, and Alaroon. Those are 3 very different types of monster girls. Yeah, they are, in personality too. Hey, are the relationships unequal? Only the humans are marked, and the girls did what they wanted to own me. The relationships are different from Earth relationships. Monster girls run this world and outnumber us by like 4 or 5 times. They do indeed think to and refer to their human spouses as theirs, but they don't mean it in a bad way. The vast majorities treat their partners very well and love them with all their heart. Treat us well, huh? Each of them threatened to forcibly bite me, and the Alarin tried to. All 3 restrained me and wouldn't let me go no matter how much I asked. Oh, don't hold it against them. Their bites are probably the only hostility that you'll see from them. Single monster girls are desperate, extremely desperate for a human mate, and it's in their nature to try to capture any free human they see. He's just yawning after that whole... I would not be tired at all. Tired? Tell you what, I'll set you up with a small house. You take a long rest and think about what I said. I think you'd regret it if you didn't give these girls a chance. Now that you've been marked, it's either choose one of them within 5 days or spend the rest of your life single. Monster girls can't ever bond with someone who has an X symbol. It actually functions as a repellent, believe it or not. The X symbol makes any monster girl within a meter extremely uncomfortable. They'll even get sick if they spend too long around that person. They'll get sick? I have to decide if I'm going to be with a monster girl in only 5 days or be single forever if I change my mind in the future. What kind of stupid rule is that? Don't ask me. It's how their mana works. My God. Okay. I'll sleep on it. Now that's what I like to hear. You'll be falling for them in no time. Let's just not get ahead of ourselves. Xander, was it? Yeah? About the house you're gonna set me up with? I don't have that much money on me. Oh, don't worry about it. It's on me for the first 3 months. You focus solely on the girls. Besides, Earth money is no good here. He really wants me to be with one of them, huh? Can I even do that? I'm gonna try. I'll admit that they're all strangely attractive despite their vastly different bodies, but can I really fall in love with them so quickly? Thanks, I appreciate it. No problem. Xander leads me to a house that looks fairly new and tells me to wait for him. A few monster girls and other human guys pass by, welcoming me to the village. I can't believe this is my new home. It's just as the Kraken said. There's no hope of getting back. Oh, Mom. Dad. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. Xander hands me the key to the house. Thanks. I don't know why he did that. Although we've made some advances thanks to a few smart guys ending up here, the technology is still years behind from Earth, is what I've been told. I wouldn't know myself because I hadn't been on Earth for 16 years. Holy shit. When did you get here? When I was 10. I was so scared back then. I remember when I first saw my wife. I thought she was going to eat me. You know, I can actually relate to that. I thought the Lamia was going to eat me when I first saw her. It didn't help that I had a major arachnophobia. I cried rivers when she bit me. Monster girls will even bite children? If the child is at least 10, but they'll wait until he's 18 before they have the diddly, or sex. They don't bite if he's any younger, though, because of safety concerns. Ages 10 and 12. 10 through 12. Only one monster girl is allowed to bite. At ages 13 to 15, up to 2. At 16 or over, it's the usual maximum of 3. And as you've been told, their mana can be a little dangerous, so they try not to inject us too much for our age. Monster girls have a lot of rules that they follow very strictly for both their benefit and for ours. And if they break them, just like our world, there are jails here. But it's uncommon for rules to be broken. There are much less malicious monster girls than humans, because humans are really fucked up. Most will never break the rules unless they absolutely have to. One rule is to never harm a human outside of marking them. Monster girls don't tolerate violence against us, since in general they're so much stronger than we are. There was an exception about 30 years ago when a human went genocidal. He started killing every monster girl he came across with a gun he teleported with. Good lord! Eventually he was immobilized by a slime girl and killed by a harpy. A bird-like monster girl, if you don't. Holy shit. Genocide? He literally started going crazy. Yeah, so if you're worried about the strength of monster girls, don't be. Even if they're upset with you, they won't hurt you. Unless you start killing. Then you die. That does make me feel a lot better. I'll tell you all the rules and they follow later. Looks like you're about to pass out. Go get some sleep, Morgan. Thanks. I'm exhausted. I opened the door to my house with the keys Xander gave me. Alright. I mean, this isn't so bad. This is pretty nice. I wasn't expecting something like this from the way the houses look in the village. An interior decorator was probably brought to this dimension. There seems to be electricity, but as Xander said, the technology is pretty basic. It's as if I've gone back decades. I'm gonna miss the internet. Oh, that'd be so me. I lie down on the bed and am immediately taken into dreamland. My first day in this strange world has come to an end. Good God. Next day, one day after being bitten, oh, I need to get this show on the road, or else it's gonna have the black X and it's gonna be over. Where am I? Oh, right. Village in another dimension. Cool. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to get a job at some point, but for the next few days I'll have to deal with the monster girls who bit me. Oh, god damn it. Huh? Is that Xander? No, probably not. It's probably... Oh, is this like... Oh, look at my wait. Is this just a shitty old TV? Holy shit. I didn't know there were TV programs. Coming! Sorry, guys. You have to excuse me. My throat's a little dying. I open the door, expecting to see Xander, but that's not who I see. I jump back as soon as I look at her. It's a snake. Guaranteed. Yup. There you are. How'd you find me? Monster girls have a special sense to feel when they're the one they marked is nearby. If that's the case, then there's no use running from them. Your neck. You've been bitten by 2 others. Why did you run away from me? Now I have to compete for your affections. You've got to be kidding me, stupid human. Wow. She pouts at me. She's a lot less threatening now that I know it's really unlikely that she'll hurt me. Maybe you should have explained things better and not scared me half to death. Well, you would have been terrified regardless of what I did. I was going to explain everything, but you just ran away. Do you know how lucky you are to be marked by me? Very. I come from a rich, influential family. You could live out the remainder of your life in luxury if you choose me. No, this is the Kraken. They're all going to be introduced in the order that they were, in fact, introduced. Now hold on just a minute. But Blami and I turned the door towards the door I had left open. There stands a Kraken who bit me. I fucking knew it. Don't go trying to win him over without all us here first. A Kraken bit you? Huh, this'll be easier than I thought. Human, you do not want to be with a kraken. They are extremely possessive, and you'll never have a moment to yourself. Is that supposed to be a negative? I'll shower him with so much more love and affection than you ever could. Damn. Darling, I'm scared. Not sorry for scaring you away. I only wish to care for you and protect you. She walks in front of me and gives me a warm smile. I try really hard not to, but I end up looking down at her chest. Choose me and you can touch them all you want. Damn. I mean, well, she's got the bigger ones, but that's pretty... Get those melons out of his face, you walking piece of calamari. Oh my god. Ow. Don't push me. Hey, don't fight. You could literally destroy this house. Stay out of this, human. Wait, what happened to waiting until everyone's here? Everyone is here. No, there's still one more girl. I was bitten by an Alarin last. I know. She's in the room. She's hiding behind that chair. I look at where the kraken is pointing and see vines coming out from behind the chair. Hi. An Alaroon. Curses, she might be a challenge. Their shy, innocent demeanor has been known to win over men. Oh, it's winning over me. She's a threat, but I'm not. Krakens rarely win over a human unless they are the only ones who bit them. Damn! Okay, just... I think we... Are we gonna have to go with the kraken out of pity? I heard about one kraken who bit 4 men and lost each time. What a poor excuse for a monster girl. Oh. That was you? Why don't you just give up now? Don't be mean to her. She has a right to compete for him just as much as you do. Quiet, Alaroon. I'm sorry. Oh. If anyone should worry, it should be you. See how mean she is to me and the Alaroon. You don't want such an immature girl as your wife. No, you need a woman who can treat you well and be there for you when you need her. I think he should pick me. I have tasty and healthy nectar he can drink when he's hungry. That's the thing she offers. I know where to find any kind of fruit or vegetable, and I'm low maintenance. I mostly need only water and sunlight to survive. The 3 monster girls argue amongst themselves for the next few minutes. I stay silent for the most part, sharing my thoughts infrequently. This is, Human, which one of us appeals to you most at the moment? Huh? I'm curious as well. I'd like to know who's leading in the race to win your heart. I want to know too. You want me to pick one of you 3? That's what I said. Such an idiot. Choose who has made the biggest impression on you in both looks and personality. I won't be upset if you don't choose me, but please be honest. Are you really fucking gonna give me a choice right now? I'd think about this carefully. Which girl should I choose? God, son of a fucking bitch. They really did want to create the we're just thrusting you in this situation sort of vibe. Sadly, I think for me, the Lamia's out. Now it's between the Kraken and the fucking Alaroon. The Kraken I just feel pity for, really, because she's lost every time. You know, but like, preference-wise, I'd say I'm more leaning towards the Alaroon, because look at her! She's so fucking cute! Adorable. And she's low maintenance. The Kraken is super high maintenance. And we'll never have a moment to ourselves. Oh, god damn it. So it's a hard choice though, honestly. Scanning brain. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm doing this. Hold the fucking phone. Alright, random number generator. Alright, here we go. Pull up the phone. Pulling up the phone. Alright, so 1. Oh god. You're not gonna see it, but I'm just gonna tell you what I'm doing. 1. Am I really doing this right now? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I can't decide, man. Alright, so here we go. So 1 is gonna be the Kraken. At least we got it down to these two. 1's gonna be the Kraken. 2 is the Alaroon. Alright. So let's see what's gonna happen. And we got a 2. Well, I guess fate is on my side this time. The girl that appeals to me the most at the moment is the Alaroon. She's the most humanoid. That's not why I think I chose, but whatever. I don't know if I could be with someone who has the lower body of a snake or squid. That's why the Alaroon is my choice. Wow. That feels a little racy. It also helps that she's really cute and has a shy personality, you know. Cute, thank you for picking me and calling me cute. What is wrong with having the lower body of a snake? Nothing! Does this mean we stand no chance? I mean, does this mean we stand no chance? Maybe if I get used to it, but there's only a short time before I have to choose. Looks like we'll have to step up our game. I do not like you, but I agree with that. I knew she would be a challenge. The Alaroon looks quite uncomfortable at being thought of as a threat in their competition. I'm not completely against the idea of being with the other two, as they are still attractive, but the Alaroon seems like the best choice if I'm forced to choose. I need to learn more about each of them first before I can truly decide. Now that that's out of the way, a thought has occurred to me. I do not even know your name, human. In fact, you don't know any of our names. Yeah, I never told them my name and I don't know any of theirs. My name's Morgan. I am Raina, darling. I like that name. My name is Iris. You may call me Mistress Beatrice. I'm not calling you Mistress. Why not? I am practically royalty. I deserve your respect. How pretentious. Coming from the rich family does not give you the right to act like he's your servant. Humans may belong to us, but it's not that it means for them to be ours. He's will be not be a servant. I only want him to be aware that I hold a higher ranking than him. That is why he simply cannot refer to me with only my first name. But what if we end up being together, then? You could call me only by my name. I don't mind. Neither do I. Or if you prefer, you can call me honey, darling, lover, or whatever loving pet name you come up with. I'll stick with your name. Wow. Fine. I will not lose out to them. You may call me by my name until you choose me, and we are bonded together. If he chooses you, I have no doubt he will when it's time for him to pick. There's only 4 days left until he has to decide. Are we all going to court him at the same time, or should we each get an amount of time with him? I'd prefer to have some alone time with Morgan. Me too. I do not want to have to deal with you two while I show him who the correct choice is. I'm glad we agree. How should we split our time with him? Might I suggest we each get an entire day with him to ourselves and share the final day before his decision? That sounds fair. I call first. Second. Oh. I'm last. I'm guessing I have no say in this? Afraid not, dear. We don't have much time to court you. And the longer we spend here, the less time I'll have with you since I'm first. Come, human. You will not even want to see the others after your day with me. I suppose I should follow her. I'm really doing this. I'm gonna have to give this some serious consideration. The girls want to marry me, which is more than anything a human girl wanted from me. It feels rather nice to be desired, despite the fact that I have even less, that I have even less here than I did back on Earth. Alright. Okay, this is where we get to spend. I made that first choice might have been just like just your preference. I don't know if they would have shoehorned you into making that decision and then later down without barely even knowing them first, you know? But I feel like after you get to know them, then it's gonna be like it's still gonna let you choose one of the specific ones, and we're not just down a singular like choice path now. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. Beatrice goes ahead to the village entrance while I stop to greet Xander. Good morning, Morgan. I see that your monster girls already found you. You should have told me about their ability to sense who was bitten. I was pretty surprised to see them at my door. Slipped my mind. Sorry about that. It's alright. I'm about to head out on a date, I guess. If you want to hear the rules the monster girls have to follow before you might go, it might help you relieve any anxiety you might have about them. Sure, why not? Alright, here they go. Some I've already told you. Rule 1. Monster girls may not harm humans other than marking free humans. Rule 2. Monster girls may not go after a human who's already been bonded with someone else. The guy's symbol will repel other monster girls other than his wife and kids. Rule 3. Monster girls may not prevent other monster girls who bit a human they've marked from seeing them. Oh. Rule 4. Monster girls may not kill another monster girl. Rule 5. Monster girls may not bite a human under 10. Rule 6. Only one monster girl may bite a human whose ages 10 through 12. Rule 7. Up to 2 monsters may bite a human who's between ages 13 and 15. Rule 18. Up to 3 monster girls may bite a human who's 16 or over. Rule 9. Monster girls who have been chosen by a child may not be intimate with them until they turn 18. Rule 10. Holy shit, there's a lot of rules. Monster girls may not be intimate with a human until they bonded with them. Rule 11. He's kind of hungry, so he just burped. Rule 11. Monster girls may not bite a human who's already been marked by a member of their species. Those are the rules that all monster girls have to follow. There's also some natural limitations they have, so rules weren't made about them. When they mark someone, they temporarily lose the ability to mark again. If they're not chosen, then they will regain it. A monster girl who is chosen loses her ability to mark permanently. So it is impossible for a monster girl to have 2 humans for herself. Holy shit, there's a lot of rules. You said they follow them strictly? Much more than we humans follow laws on Earth. Well, thanks. I think that does get rid of most of my worries that I had remaining. One other thing that I think you should know is that when you become bonded with them, you become bonded with them. Huh? You'll need to see each other pretty often. If you go for a few days without seeing them, you'll basically feel withdrawal symptoms that will kind of get worse as the days go by. Keep it up for around 2 weeks and you'll die. What? So I'll be leashed to them? Oh, don't think of it that way. They'll go through the same thing too and die if they're apart from you for too long. What happens if the other person, one of us gets sick or the other dies of old age? Oh, the other won't be long to follow. That's just how it is. Wow. Okay, this is a lot to take in. Just when I think I'm starting to understand this world, I get thrown a curveball. You'll get used to it. Maybe you just keep the corpse around you and then he's... God, that's morbid. Are you happy being married to a monster girl? Yes, I wouldn't change a thing about my life. I have a loving wife and 3 adorable little girls. I'm much happier here than I ever was on Earth. I wonder if I could end up like Xander in a few years. He really does seem to be happy. What are you doing? I have been waiting 5 minutes for you as this fucker recited the goddamn rules to you. If you do not come with me this instant, then I will drag you in my coils to where we're going. Beatrice seems quite upset with me for talking to Xander. Any time not spent with her is going to set her off since this is supposed to be her day. Sorry, coming. You don't have to do that. Have fun on your date. Good lord. Should I keep going? You know what? Fuck it. Beatrice and I walk, or in her case, slithers to a nearby town. I didn't realize you had towns in this world. Of course we do. Do you think we're that primitive? Well, the village was pretty small, and I was under the impression that most monster girls live in the wild. You are speaking about us as if we're animals. Well, you sort of are, yes. How dare you? She puts her claws on my shoulders and gives me a nasty glare. I know probably won't do anything to me, but it's still a little intimidating. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Do not say something like that again. I am a proper Lamia who lives a civilized life in a mansion in this town. I do not go into the wild unless I'm in the mood for hunting or to see if a human has appeared. Some monster girls do live uncouth lifestyles in nature, but most of them do it because it gives them a better chance of encountering an unmarked human. Oh, I'm sorry for offending you. Good. You must always apologize to me if you upset me. Uh-huh. I can't believe that simply saying sorry to her is feeding her ego. Oh god, I'm hungry. That was loud. I hadn't had breakfast. Come to think of it, I really haven't had anything to eat since I came to this dimension. This will not do. I will not have my future husband dying of malnutrition on my watch. You need to be as healthy as you possibly can. For my sake. Once we are bonded, your death will mean my death as well. It sounds so selfish the way she put it, but I can see that she's more concerned about me, myself, than she's letting on. She just doesn't want to admit that's because she's too proud. She was concerned that I wasn't eating well when we first met, too. There are a lot of places around to eat from the looks of it, but what am I supposed to do? I only have a bit of currency from Earth, which is no good here. Have you not been listening to me? I told you I come from a wealthy family. We own and manage a number of businesses in town. Choose whatever place you would like to eat at for lunch, and do not be concerned about the price. I shall pay for everything. The woman paying the bill? Holy shit. I like this world. I like it more when, like, the man and woman share the bill. I think that's the best. Are you sure? If you are to be mine, then I will take good care of you. I expect you to learn about managing businesses like I have, or at least become my assistant, but you will never have to worry about not having enough money to eat properly again. I will only ask one more time. What do you want to eat? Fucking healthy salad? Get out of here. Mood for a burger? Oh god damn it. I feel like, I mean, the salad is the Alaroon and, wait, I don't understand. Is this just to, like, show off my food preferences? Because I'm in the mood for a fucking burger. Guys, if I fuck up, I'll go back and at least get one of the girls, right? I'm so hungry that I could eat a cow. I want the biggest burger available. I knew that'd be her thing, but I gotta pick preference, man. Now that's what I like to hear. I like a man who loves meat as much as I do. My opinion of you has risen slightly. Rejoice, human. Yay? A big burger will do someone like you a lot of good. It'll fill you up and hopefully put some meat on your puny arms and legs. You act as if I'm skin and bones. It's not that bad. Shit. Maybe not, but you would look better if you would fatten up a little. And you wonder why I thought you were going to eat me when you say things like that. Chicken, beef, pork, and pretty much any animal really are the best. What type of meat is your favorite? Oh, now that's a hard question. There are so many to choose from, each with their own unique tastes. That's true. I can see some saliva escaping from her mouth. She really loves meat. I cannot decide so easily. I will have to think about it, so ask again later. Alright. If you are getting that, then I think I will get sausages. Sausages? Ooh, you sound surprised. Why? I figured you'd get something more high class. Do you take me for a slob? No, that's not the word I'd use. I mean, snob brain. So rude. I didn't say you say that. You are the one who said it. I mean, wait. Let me go back. I didn't say that. You said it. Either way, you did not refute it. I eat enough high-class meals at home. They are not bad, but sometimes I want to eat something else. Is that so wrong? No, go ahead and get it. I'm not going to stop you. Like you could. I would not listen to what you had to say about my eating habits. But she's perfectly fine with judging mine. Okay. Are you upset with me for saying something so small? No. It's difficult to fight against my Lamia nature. I naturally want to take complete control of the situation, but I do realize that would make for an unfair relationship when you pick me. She's still using the word when. She has no doubt that I'll pick her. God, I don't want to go down this path, boys and girls. I do not want you to be my slave, but I do not want to be bossed around by you either. I wasn't trying to boss you around. Really? You are not trying to imply that I displeased you. What? How in the world did you come up with that conclusion? It would seem that I overreacted. You fucking think? All this because I was surprised that she's going to get sausages instead of something fancier? Be quiet. I was going to apologize, but you can forget that now. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Okay. Sorry I overreacted. She looks away from me in embarrassment. That must have been a hard thing for her to say. It's alright. Enough of this. Let us get something to eat already. Alright. I'm ready. Jesus Christ. Hey. Oh, God. Hey, she did get the sausages, though. These fucking forks and knife are fucking huge. Beatrice takes me to a restaurant where we both order what we want to eat. The restaurant's pretty nice. Looks casual, but it's clean and has a lot of selection. She gets sausages as she said she would. Our food arrives after only a 10-minute wait. That's not bad. This looks so good. She eats her food very quickly. An expression of satisfaction forms on her face. Seeing the side to her is pretty nice. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, fuck, she caught me. No reason. You are blushing. Were you seriously thinking of something inappropriate while we were eating? Tell me it was not because I was eating sausages. Nah, no way, even though that's totally what I was thinking. You are denying it awfully strongly. I do not think I believe you. I seriously wasn't. Pervert. I am not a pervert. I'm telling you, I wasn't thinking of anything inappropriate. Then what were you thinking of? I was just thinking it was nice to see you so happy from eating the food, okay? You usually have a smirk or angry look, so seeing pure happiness was nice. Oh, so that's what you were thinking. I apologize for calling you a pervert. That's alright. Well, start eating, Morgan. We do not have very much time. Alright. Holy shit. After lunch, Beatrice shows me around town. Small town, but apparently all towns in this dimension are small. There are only around 7,000 humans and 30,000 monster girls living throughout the entire dimension, so large towns are not needed. Tell me about your history with girls, Morgan. How bad was it? Hey! Why do you assume I had no luck with girls? Because you came here. Only guys who have been unable to make a significant romantic connection in their life appear here. Every guy that was teleported here was like that? They're losers? I just said that. Note to self, she really doesn't like when you repeat for clarification. Why do they only get teleported? Maybe for a stronger bond with the monster girl that bites them? Or maybe since they are easier to seduce because they are more likely to be desperate for a girl's touch. I don't know. Our dimension itself produces the portals every once in a while to bring a human from your Earth. The portals seem to have a mind of their own, and there is no questioning them. I cannot tell why these guys who are about to die are who the portals look for. That's some useful information. Thanks. So we're all just losers. This world's incredible. It's not magic, but it's awfully close to it. I wish I could show it to my parents and friends back on Earth. Hey, I realize that you did not answer my question. What is your history with girls, Morgan? How many have you been with and how far have you gone? I've gone on dates with about 20 different girls, but I've only ever gotten as far as light kissing. And it was me doing the kissing. She really wasn't into it. 20? You've been with that many girls before? She looks so shocked, and I can see some sadness in her expression, too. Most of them were dinner dates that ended right there. The others only lasted about a week. I've never had any long-term relationships. They always dumped me. Ah, well, that's a relief. I thought for a second that you played around. I would hate it if you were the type of person that played with a girl's heart and then you leave her when you were bored. I'd never do that. I know what it's like to get your heart crushed into a million pieces. My longest relationship was a month, and I thought everything was going good until I see her one day and found her in bed with another man. That was like me, except I didn't find her in bed with another man. I just found out she was cheating on me, so the dream is dead. Not the one I'm with currently. This was long ago. That is disgusting. I have heard that a lot of humans cheat, but I do not understand what could possibly make someone want to do that. I don't get it either. You don't have to worry about that with me. It is against my nature to cheat on a human I bond with. I would have to strongly fight it to cheat, but why would I? It would not benefit me. It is against our rules, and I have no interest in crushing someone's heart. That is why you should pick me. You will never have to worry about me seeking after another human. Doesn't that also apply to Reyna and Iris? I was hoping you would not think of that. Fuck. Sneaky are you? You are not. Alright, Yoda. Sneaky you are not. Hmm? Oh, shut up. She pouts because things didn't go her way. I'm starting to grow fond of her. It's still crazy that I have to choose if I want to marry one of them in the last few days, but if this day's any indication, I think I could live with her. Tell me more about you. I told you something about me, so tell me about something of your life. You got any siblings? 8, as a matter of fact. I have 2 older sisters and 6 younger sisters. Wow, that's a huge family. I know, my parents only intended on having 3 children, but they just can't stop having sex. It drives me crazy. My room used to be right next to theirs, and so I could hear everything. Do you know how much that scarred me as a child? I had no idea what they were doing, and that scared and confused me. Oof, that never happened to me with my parents, but I'd be pretty disturbed too. Never happened to me. If they keep this up, we will reach double digits soon. Have they ever heard of protection? They say they get lost in the moment and forget about it. They are lucky they are so rich, or it would be hard for them to take care of the younger ones. My youngest sister hatched only 2 months ago. Hatched? You came from an egg? Well, do not look at me like I'm strange. All Lamias come from eggs, and several other monsters do too. Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Are you a mammal or a reptile? Mammal. I am more human-like than snake-like, Morgan. Which I'm glad for. Call me shallow if you want, but if you were more snake, then I'd have a harder time considering you. Does that mean that Reyna is out of the question? She is more squid-like than she is human. That's true. I'll have to wait till for my date with her tomorrow, but you and Iris, especially Iris, have an advantage in that department. Yes, all I have to worry about is Iris, but I'm sure after our time today that you see you should pick me, right? I don't want to get your hopes up and then disappoint you, so I won't answer that. Though I did have a really good time with you. I wish I had more time to choose because I'd like to get you all to know you all better. I would like to get to know you better too. I enjoyed myself far more than I thought I would. You are now out of the dislike zone. Welcome to the tolerate zone. Well, I guess that's good. I'll get right now, even though that's as good as I'll get right now, even though I think it's pretty clear that she likes me. I guess I'll have to work on getting to a better zone if we marry, won't I? That is right. Do your best, Morgan. We'll see. I look up the sky because the memes. The sun is starting to set. Soon it'll be dark and time to go to bed. Beatrice lives here, so she doesn't have to worry about finding her way back home in the dark, but I do. It's getting late. I guess it is. I better head back to the village before it gets dark. It will get dark before then. I will walk you back. You are, in fact, a weak human with poor eyesight. You could get attacked by a wild animal or fall off a cliff and die. You will be safe by my side. Thanks, Beatrice. I appreciate you going out of your way to help me. Think nothing of it. We leave the town that we spent the entire day at and start walking back to the village. That is my new home. Oh my god. Oof. That was... Like I said, I feel like I'm leading myself down the fucking path of the snake at this point. No, I feel like what's gonna happen is every decision that comes up during the dates, I'm gonna pick the respective one just because it's the one that I want, and then it's gonna lead me to the black mark and then it's gonna be over. Guaranteed. I already know. It's over.